So, Aquarius, I just finished your love reading, and so some of this will resonate from that. It looks like some of that energy has carried over into your general reading. Again, this is a general reading, so if the messages don't apply, please check your moon or rising sign to see if those messages will resonate. But it looks like if this isn't about love, it could be about just a family matter. But it's something that I feel carries a lot of emotion because we have the Six of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Four of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. And then the Ace of Swords is also in the reverse next to that Ace of Cups. So this to me seems like it's a highly emotionally driven month for you. With the Six of Cups, you may be feeling nostalgic. You may be reminiscing on something on your past. And you also may be holding on to something, a past relationship or a past commitment that you are having a difficult time moving forward from. You feel that there's been a great injustice done to you with the Justice card in reverse. You don't feel that justice is being served. I feel as though you feel as though there is not... you're not receiving the love and the intimacy or the care and concern that you feel you should be receiving. If this is regarding a work situation, this could be saying that you're not receiving the recognition that you deserve and you're not getting credit for the work that you've contributed or that you've completed. And it's going to feel like you're just not being appreciated. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is talking about either you're having a hard time managing your funds, but again, I feel that this reading is more emotionally driven. So this can say that there's an imbalance in this relationship, just like with the Justice card. You may be the one giving the love, affection, attention, desiring that intimacy and not receiving it in return. It may be vice versa. It can be that you're maybe presently in a relationship or involved in some form of commitment where you don't feel the need to give of yourself so much because you're so focused on something in your past. And the person you're presently with is feeling like they're not receiving that love and intimacy and that connection from you. It's not equally shared in the relationship. Now, I do have to say, though, I feel like it's more about you and about how you're feeling. So, because the Justice card in reverse, I feel is coming up for you. So, I feel like you're the one not receiving what it is you're desiring out of this relationship. Underneath the Six of Cups, I have the Chariot reversed. And the Chariot upright is a soldier on this war vehicle. And he's moving forward, he's charging towards whatever it is that he's desiring. And this is a card about victory. It's a card about winning over our enemies or over our obstacles and achieving what it is we desire. But in the reverse, it talks about stagnation. It talks about us not being able to move forward. Perhaps there's some fear or some underlining force that's preventing us from really moving forward and out of this situation. I feel it may be because you're so focused on the past, either in a present relationship or in a past relationship, that it's really preventing you from moving forward in your life. With the the Ace of Cups in the center of the reading, Ace of Cups reversed is saying that, there's a lack of emotional fulfillment. There's a lack of emotions being shared or given or received by you, okay? And this is saying that this situation is no longer fulfilling and it is time to move forward. Stop reminiscing on the past and focus on moving forward. The Ace of Swords here in the reverse. Now the Ace of Swords upright talks about a victory. It's a well-fought victory, so it would be a victory where you've been through some struggle, some turmoil, and you finally come out victorious. In this situation, it's saying that perhaps you may not be as victorious as you desire to be. It can also be saying that you are lacking the clarity and the truth to move forward. There's just like with these two cards, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, this is really telling me that there's something holding you back. You are wanting to move forward. You're wanting to find that emotional connection and commitment, but you are not receiving it this month. You are just not feeling it. And it could be because you don't have all the information that you need in order to make an appropriate decision. But I also feel that it's because you're so focused on something from your past or desiring something to be as it once was, and that's preventing you from really moving forward. Now, underneath the Chariot, we have the Nine of Rods, and the Nine of Rods talks about being on guard. This is someone that has been through some troubling times. He has been through emotional battle himself, and he's standing up, he's defending himself, and he still has the wand in his hand to say he's willing to continue to defend his stance even though he is wounded from the battle. In this card, we don't see him as wounded, but in the Rider-Waite deck, he is. So this is someone who's been through some challenging times and has come out on top. So even though you may feel like there's a wall put up or there's some stagnation to your progress, you are going to be able to still land on your feet and focus on upcoming or new energies that are going to be coming into your life. Next to the Nine of Rods, I have the Four of Cups reversed. So this is saying you really are not focused on potential opportunities right now because you are struggling to move forward, again, from this situation. Whatever is in this man upright, this man is looking at these three cups. He's trying to decide whether or not there's anything that he wants or desires out of this. But he looks like he's unfulfilled and he's not going to get what he desires. We see a cup being offered to him. However, he's not even paying attention to it, or if he is, he's not moved by it. So this talks about boredom. It talks about melancholy, not getting what we desire. And it's same thing in the reverse. It's saying that we're bored, we're missing an opportunity, we're not taking advantage of what's in front of us because, again, we may be focused on something, desiring something to be what it once was. The outcome card here is the Ten of Cups reversed. So this is what tells me, honestly, that this reading really is regarding a relationship or it's regarding a family situation because this card upright talks about emotional fulfillment. All these cups are being filled, so this couple feels as though they have everything they need in their relationship to be happy, to be fulfilled, and to have some sustainability and longevity. However, in the reverse, it's saying that this is now coming to an end. This situation is no longer fulfilling, no longer desirable. It lacks passion. It lacks it lacks chemistry. And this couple is no longer happy. There's a lot of conflict and fighting going on in this relationship because we have the Five of Wands here as the overall energy. So there is fighting, there is strife, and it's really telling you that you need to move on from the past because I feel that this Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups can be turned upright for you, especially with the Nine of Rods coming up upright. You can stand your ground and you can come out victorious, but it's going to require you to really let go of something from the past in order for you to move forward. Okay? So let me just shuffle my sabias here and we'll look further into this reading. Again, I'm sorry for the noise from the computer. It's overheating and I honestly need to get a new computer, but that will come in due time. I hope you can hear me over its buzzing and humming. The first card I want to look at is the Six of Cups to see what you may be focusing on here. Okay, so there's a conversation that takes place with this conversation card. We have the shy, timid woman who may be too shy to express her true feelings and intentions. And then we have the hope. So this is telling me that perhaps someone from your past has come back. There's been a conversation that has taken place. You haven't openly shared your desires or your hidden feelings or emotions for this person. You kind of restrained yourself from doing so, but you have a hope that this can be rekindled or that this relationship can begin anew. And I feel that you're very focused on that. However, I don't see that really panning out that way with all these other cards. Let's look at the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so on the Ace of Cups reversed, we have the Ammalato. This is the sick man. And then we have the Viaggio. This is news traveling in. And then we have Mercante. This is the merchant. This talks about agreements or contracts and negotiations. So something is going to be lacking emotional fulfillment, lacking what we desire. We're feeling weak in this situation, but there is news coming in regarding this contract agreement. Can be a relationship, and it's putting us in this predicament where we feel weak, we feel unsure, we feel, again, here with the Nine of Rods, this is someone who's on guard and defensive. He's been hurt, and he's still standing, but he's been hurt. So this situation has been hurtful for you, but you're now, I feel, going to be able to come out of this and move forward if you let go of this person. Okay, so on the Ace of Swords reversed, I have Fortuna. This is a fortunate turn of events. Gran Signore, this is the Grand Signor. He's charming, he's charismatic, he has a lot going for him. And then we have Denari, money. So this tells me on the Ace of Swords reversed that it once was thought of as a fortunate turn of events that this person came back into your life. They were very charming and you may have fell for their charm. However, now with being on the Ace of Swords reversed, you're feeling like you're hoping, you're wishing that there's some security, some stability in this relationship. Also, you can be hiding back your emotions, or this person is hiding something from you because this is a safe. So we keep things in the safe that we want to protect. So it's almost like they're not being completely honest with you. And that's why the sword is coming up in reverse, because upright, it's about clarity, it's about intellect, it's about knowledge, and being victorious with that knowledge and intellect. But reverse, what's lacking truth. It's lacking, there's a lack of honesty here. So on the Ten of Cups reversed, we have news again, news coming in. It's a precious gift, whatever this news is, because we're finally able to see someone's true colors and we're able to carry on with more confidence. And this may come much later after we remove ourselves from the situation and move on emotionally from this relationship. But this is also just saying that someone's going to be showing their true colors to you. It is a precious gift because you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you're hoping and wishing for a relationship that doesn't have sustainability, okay? And again, you know, if this is regarding a work situation, this can also be saying that you're desiring it to be what it once was. The treatment is unfair. You're not getting the pay or the salary or the increase or merits or the benefits that you feel you deserve. There's some stagnation here. It's difficult for you to move forward, maybe find a new position or a new job opportunity. But you are still standing, you are still ready, on guard, willing to protect your position, and also still looking for new opportunities. You're not satisfied with any that have come in as of yet. And this Ten of Cups reverse can say that you are worried. You are worried about the sustainability of your family, of whether or not you can provide. And it's causing some conflict in your life. I want to look at this Nine of Rods. Okay, so on the Nine of Rods, you can be feeling melancholy, sadness, depression. There's hidden secrets that you're not aware of. And you may be having obsessive thoughts about this, or this other person may be having obsessive thoughts or struggling with jealousy. And it's really putting you on guard and putting you in a mode where you feel you have to defend yourself, protect yourself. So it just looks like it might be a challenging month for you. I would just say hold tight. Don't focus on the past. Don't reminisce so much on the past. Focus on moving forward. Focus on what may be coming in. If there are other offers available to you, try to be open-minded. And I feel like if you can focus on something other than the past or what was, or trying to make it into something that it may no longer be, you can see this new opportunity coming into you. And this can be possibly a ticket out or a way to rectify the situation.